to save it for the Suns.
Great box out by Fry. He should not have gotten that rebound. Great box out and discipline.
80-80 to score. Nash guarded by Paul. And a foul called against Kenyon Martin away from the ball. Each team with 3 fouls with 4:11 to go. Each team, in essence, has 1 foul to give. So here's Nash. Nash has 5 assists. 10, you would have passed Oscar Robertson on the all-time assist list. He'll take a win. Gortat, soft play, misses. And the rebound by Randy Ford. Clippers have won 13 of their last 15. They're hot. Heading into the playoffs, wherever their seed will be. Paul to Butler. Driving the baseline. Beautiful layup by Caron Butler, who has 17 points and is the leading scorer for the Clippers.
If you kids can, sit as close to the TV as possible. I know your parents might not like it, but Chris Paul is putting on a dribbling exhibition, and I haven't seen anything like this.
Here's Channing Frye. Big size advantage over Paul. Basket counts! Channing Frye gets the basket against the smaller Paul.
Kenyon Martin did not want to come down. He couldn't leave Nash. You can't blame him for that. Chris Paul too small. We say mouse in the house. Frye finishes with the end.
That was a shot put shot from inside. Did it from the numbers. And Channing Frye, who's had his quiet moments this season, but has come alive. 19 and 13 in his last 2 games. And Channing Frye now has 14. This was the 20th lead change in our game. 83-82 Suns. Winding to 3 minutes to go. Paul in traffic. Martin over Gortat. Clutch shot by Kenyon Martin. So 21 lead changes.
And now you see Caron Butler, one of their defensive leaders, saying, forget that play. Let's get a stop now. What are we made of?
Nash, double team. Shannon Brown finds Dudley. And the run out. Clippers will slow it down now with Chris Paul in command. Paul. Gortat the rebound. Trying to give the Suns the lead again. Shannon Brown. Gortat could not save it. And it'll go over to the Clippers. With 2:22 to go, we'll have a timeout.
Jordan? No. Please, no, please.
All right. Here's what Kenny was talking about. The Suns, with a win, would tie the Jazz for the 8th and final playoff berth. And as he mentioned, a tough loss for the Rockets from Kevin McHale, a former colleague.
Yes, sir.
Tough loss indeed. Meanwhile, each team has 2 timeouts and a 20. Clippers have no fouls to give. Suns have 1 foul to give, with the Clippers up by 1. And Telfair guarding Paul. And they're playing almost a zone. Paul, off balance, makes the baseline shot. Chris Paul with 15 points. 4 players in double figures for the Clippers. And a big basket there, up by 3. Dudley ties it up. Just like that.
Just like that. He's so aggressive. Once again, that's all because of Nash coming off of that pick and roll. He saw Chris Paul was aggressive to play before, and he said, I have to get mine this time.
And for Jared Dudley, his 4th three-point basket of the game, has 18. Tied at 86. Under a minute and a half remaining. Here's Paul again. Draws the foul inside. So Chris Paul will go to the line where he is 3 for 3 tonight.
See him finding Dudley, one of his best shooters on the team. And I tell you right now, on this other end, watching Chris Paul handle the ball with the big fella giving him a pick and roll, he has his defender on ice skates each time when he hits him with a low crossover. It's a wonderful thing to watch.
Telfair committing the foul. And Alvin Gentry Telfair's done a terrific job, and we talk about Chris Paul. Fourth quarter is his time, and that's what he's doing here, trying to deliver and perhaps put a stake in the hearts of the Phoenix Suns in their playoff hopes.
That's why you hear MVP cries out of LA. They're saying, listen, he could do this all the time. He just chooses to wait to the fourth quarter because he's a great teammate.
2 free throws for Paul, and the Clippers by 2. Each team with 1 full timeout and 2 20s. To clarify the timeout story, what a play by Nash, because he had to get it high off the glass.
Beautiful play by Nash, and you know when he's coming on that right side, he's going to give you that right-hand old man scoop, and you cannot jump higher than the ball.
Paul and Nash in center stage right here, tied at 88 with 1 minute to go in regulation. Paul guarded by Telfair. Paul over Gortat, short. Telfair, Gortat, can't make it, out of bounds.
Oh, if I'm Foy.
Oh, and they call the foul on Foy, and Gortat will go to the line, missing the layup. Here is the foul.
Well, here's the play. Let's wait to call it a foul, because that is not a foul. That's a clean block by a little man on a big man.
And the Clipper bench was off in unison, arguing over that foul. And Gortat, who is 1 for 3 from the line, looking to break the tie. Those are his free throw percentage numbers in his career and this season. And now has 1 left.
As a guy on a team, especially those guys on the bench, when you see your little man run back and try to block the shot of a big guy, it gets everybody going, saying, listen, I'm stepping up. Let's all step up.
He makes 1, and a timeout is called. It'll be a 20-second timeout. To give with a little more than 48 seconds left in regulation.
I don't know who's more nervous right now. These fans are Grant Hill, who's over there trying to give us eyes and trying to take off his pants and play in the game right now. This is what basketball is all about. You worked all season in a short season, training camp, everything to play your way into the playoffs.
Who wants to just play out a string? You want games like this.
You do.
Crowd on its feet. And Caron Butler with the ball. And these 2 Clippers too close to each other. And there's the bumping foul by Telfair. And Chris Paul will go to the line again. He's a perfect 5 for 5.
You know, Telfair, the ref said he fouled this play, but Telfair has been given a humongous effort on defense. He's so quick, he's staying right with them. You want him to be aggressive on a guy like Chris Paul, because if not, he's just going to toy with you.
As a team, the Clippers are 9 for 15 from the free throw line. That's 60%, but they've got Chris Paul in there, and that's a difference.
And Chris Paul, he has a different focus. He doesn't look like he's worried about the playoffs. He looks like he wants a championship, and next year he wants to play. I mean, he's been on this team, on his big guys, on his guards, on his coaches the whole game. You can see the focus in his face from the tip.
Paul looking for his 19th point of the game. And he's got it. He has the last 6 Clippers points. And now the Suns will call a 20-second timeout.
I played professional basketball for 12 years.
Differential on the clock of about 6 seconds. Suns by 1. So the name of the game for the Suns has to be the Big D right here.
It has to be. And right now, if you're the Clippers, you have to go inside. You have to get that ball in Chris Paul's hands. Let him control his team. He's the quarterback. This is what you brought him here for. This is why you have the franchise best record, because of Chris Paul.
Mo Williams will inbound. And a timeout. And the Clippers, good thing they still had a 20-second timeout left because they couldn't get it in bounds. And now they really are out of timeout. Trust me. Boy with the ball, guarded by Nash. With Williams, Paul, Martin, and Blake Griffin, who's been silent since the first quarter. Chris Paul, guarded now by Telfair. Differential only a couple of seconds. Here's Paul going up, batted away out of bounds. It is Suns ball.
Oh, that was blocked by Telfair. I don't know if they saw that.
Telfair knocked it away, and was it touched by the Clippers? Telfair had the piece of the ball. If it went out of bounds, it should still be Clippers ball.
Definitely. As you see right here, he goes in, tries to get the contact. Telfair comes behind. Telfair has been doing a wonderful job tonight trying to stay in front of Chris Paul.
13th overall pick by Portland. Now trying to get in the playoffs, and the three is missed by Williams. 2 seconds left. And the Suns look like they're going to squeak by. Clippers foul with 2 seconds remaining in the game.
Right here, you see it. This is the shot they want. Mo Williams, actually a good shot. But you look at Blake Griffin, tied up with Fry. He actually pulls him. Could have gone either way, but I do think Blake Griffin pulled him. Great job by Fry boxing out.
So Fry is on the line. 2 for 2 from the line.
One thing you have to watch out for on the second miss. The Clippers just called a touchdown play. What that means is they have no more timeouts. After the ball goes in the bucket, look for the big guy to throw it out of bounds to someone who will then try to throw it down past half court. Touchdown play.
Grant Hill was involved in one of those for Duke against Kentucky.
Thanks for reminding Jamal Mashburn, who's watching right now.
I wasn't thinking of Jamal, but Christian Laettner made the basket. And no timeouts left for the Clippers. 3-point game, 2 seconds to go. Guarding the inbounds passer. And here's the pass. Here is Griffin. Suns win. The play is called home run, by the way. And they got the shot off. But the Phoenix Suns win a game they had to win after the miss by Mo Williams.
This is exactly what you want. Could have passed it. Got the best shot possible. Great play call.
So the Suns have won 10 in a row now against the Clippers. They snapped their 5-game winning streak. And the Suns now 33-30. Clippers dropped to 39-24. Steve Nash and the Suns live another day. Here's D.A.